As an agency owner, you're looking to grow your business. And there are many ways that you can do that. We can go find new clients through prospecting and referrals and networking. But I think sometimes we forget the best source of growing our revenue. And that is with the folks who know us, the folks who trust us, and the folks that we've been doing great work with sometimes for years and years and years. And I'm willing to bet that they don't know all of the products and all of the services that you offer. I'm willing to bet that you do a lot of different things that could help them with their goals and could help them grow that they're not even aware of. But the dilemma is, how do I get into that conversation? Like, how do I cross-sell? How do I sell other services without coming off like a desperate, greedy, pushy salesperson? Most people find it very, very uncomfortable. And so what we do, our strategy is, we just hope they ask us. We hope they bring it up. But you know what? A lot of times they don't, particularly if they don't know that we do these other things. And so it's a great opportunity for you to build and grow your agency. I think about some of the agencies that work with Third Marble. What they've been able to do is not only add revenue, but also add the good kind of revenue, and that is that monthly recurring revenue that is going to keep paying over and over and over. And so how do we do this? Well, first, I think it's good to set some goals. And so, for example, if you're working with Third Marble on Google Ads, and let's say you've got a couple of your clients that you're partnering with Third Marble on, well, what would you like that number to be? What income would you like to derive from that channel of your business? And so I think it's good to start with a goal. Who are the clients that might be open to a conversation about Google Ads? You can certainly talk to Third Marble and find out what some of the best parameters and demographics and verticals and those kinds of things to help you think through that list. But then the hard part is you actually got to have the conversation. You got to be able to bring it up, not sound like a salesperson, not sound like you're just trying to sell, and it comes off wrong and you damage the relationship. And when I work with folks from all industries, that's what I find the biggest fear is, that I'm afraid I'm going to lose the business I've got if I try to push more business and more services onto my customer. And so really, it's very simple. You have a goal of these are the list of clients I think would be good prospects, and then you just initiate the conversation. And the conversation might sound something like this. If Tom was my client, I might say, hey Tom, we've done a lot of work together. The thing that I struggle with sometimes, and I find that a lot of my clients, they don't even know all the stuff that we do. And for example, there's a lot of interest, and a lot of companies are really investing in learning more about Google Ads. I'm curious, Tom, if that's something you've ever investigated, if that's something you've ever thought about, or if it would ever make sense for us to have a short conversation. May not be for you, may not be the best fit, but I'm curious if it would make sense to have that conversation. And really, it's that simple. The hard part is the hey Tom, actually just getting the conversation started. But I think you'll find that if I think about Tom and his business, and I think about helping him grow, I don't know whether Google Ads is going to be the best fit for him. That's something we can figure out as we get into the process. But I do know that Google Ads has helped lots of companies across the country achieve tremendous growth, and I'm curious if my client is interested in even talking about it. And my experience is that if I can just have these conversations, it's less about the words, And it's more about just initiating the conversations. I find that if I can have 10 or 15 conversations with current clients about another product or another service, many times those lead to productive conversations where actually someone has a need that I didn't know about. Someone has a need that they hadn't brought to me, but by just throwing out a question, throwing out the opportunity to talk about it, we engage in discussions that help us grow our business and increase our revenue.